Loro held more than 100 gold objects, including a headdress, crowns, head ornaments, bracelets, ear spools, and rattles, as well as pottery and rock murals. Further investigation of the tomb also led to the discovery of a skeleton, estimated to be a man in his mid-40s, as well as the remains of 2 younger women and 2 children. Due to the large number of gold artifacts found with these skeletal remains, it's believed that the man may have been a master goldsmith. By understanding the context surrounding a find, archaeologists are able to reconstruct a more accurate picture of past human societies. Upon initial discovery of an artifact, archaeologists immediately record its matrix, which consists of all the materials surrounding the artifact, such as gravel, clay, or sand, as well as record its horizontal and vertical position or provenience. Another key to fully uncover the clues contained within each artifact is through the comparison of its exact location to that of other artifacts, skeletal remains, pottery, and rock murals. By determining the context of a find, an archaeologist can gain further insight into each item's function and meaning, as well as identify the type of location the artifact is resting in, whether it be a burial tomb, a home, or a workshop. After careful extraction of each artifact from its resting place, they're meticulously measured, recorded, and logged, noting perhaps further details such as icons, color, and materials. The artifacts are transported to a research facility for further study, restoration, and examination. The time required to properly restore some of the Loro artifacts was lengthened due to their heavily corroded and crumpled condition. Buried at the bottom of deep, dirt-filled shafts, many pieces were flattened beyond recognizable form. Thanks to the discoveries made by the Sikan Archaeological Project, we now know that the Sikan were responsible for bringing the Bronze Age to Peru. As masters of metallurgy, they produced many of Peru's metal artifacts. Artifacts such as tools, household utensils, and ornamental goods were produced from Sikan bronze, an alloy of copper and arsenic, as well as gold, which was reserved for the social elite. Before the Sikan Archaeological Project, many previously discovered metal artifacts and ornamental goods were believed to have been made by the Inca Empire. Now, after the in-depth research and excavation of Loro and numerous other Sikan sites, we now know that many of these items, especially those made of gold, were in fact crafted by the Sikan. So if the Sikan were so influential in the development of both Inca and Peruvian society, why have we not heard of the Sikan until now? Up until the beginning of the Sikan Archaeological Project, most artifacts excavated in Peru were obtained through looting. The tragedy with looting is that when looters dig up a site indiscriminately in search for riches and gold, all the contextual information is lost. Even unwanted materials that looters toss aside are difficult to study because they've moved it from their primary context. The aim of archaeology is to accurately reconstruct a picture of the past, explaining the reasons for change or why past societies lived the way they did. Running for nearly 25 years, the Sikan Archaeological Project on the north coast of Peru is one of the longest-running archaeological field projects in South America. Directed by Dr. Izumi Shimada, it has rewritten history as well as produced an in-depth understanding of a forgotten people whose influence began hundreds of years before the Inca Empire. Rediscover the Sikan, their story and their lives, a centuries-long missing link to Peru's historical past.